Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. Hope you have another great day today. Well, today we're taking a road trip and it was originally going to be in the Rivian R1S. I'm going to give you an update on that, but we're going in the R1T. And if you look around, there's no Rivian R1S. They kind of ran into the snafu on the way to pick it up. They called me on the way over there and they was like, this vehicle has the wrong tires on it. It has the road tires, and the one that it's on all the documentation and on the Moroni slip or sticker, that's the window sticker, it's showing the 22-inch Sport Dark tires, and we cannot legally hand it over to you like this. So we have to overnight some Ford tires and put them on and get a new slip and all this other stuff. And, you know, we're headed out of town. So I was like, hey, they was like, can you come in Friday? I was like, no, we'll be out of town. And so we'll just figure that out. Well, when we get back, they said they'll call me. And so maybe Monday or Tuesday we'll pick it up, but obviously we won't have it now. But anyway, that's still cool because this is a better road tripper anyway. You know, when my wife was like, you know what, that's good. I'm cool with that because, you know, that is more like the R1S is more like our Mazda CX-9. So not as much packing space as this vehicle. This one, it just makes it so much easier. It takes so much more stress off of you when you're traveling because you don't have to worry about, you know, can I pack all this stuff, you know? So, and I'm gonna show you what I mean by this. And I want to show you some essential items that you should take on a road trip if you have an electric vehicle. And first, I got this right here, since this vehicle is CCS, which means it has the J1772 connector, and you know and so if I can't find these, so if we go and run into a place that has Tesla destination chargers, this is what I use right here. So this is an adapter, so I can use the Tesla destination chargers, not the high-speed chargers. I did order one adapter for the high-speed charger. It hasn't come in yet. I was hoping I'd have it before this road trip, but yeah. So this is a J1772 adapter, so it gives me more flexibility as far as charging when we get to our destination. And also I have these two. And you know, one is a Rain X, and this one, these are bothly based squeegees, and I'll put the link in the description. But when you go to a lot of charging stations, you don't have a place to clean your window. And so I highly recommend you get something like this. And this one is just window wash spray squeegee. And this one has Rain X in it. And I like this because if it's raining outside, it helps the water bead off. You probably know about Rain X. And I even keep some of this in here also because this really helps on road trips, you know, so you don't have to work the wipers as hard. It's hard. Yeah, but I'll just show you how one of these work. And this is an issue I always have with electric vehicles. And I know I made a video where I said I didn't go to the gas station, but every now and again I would go to the gas station just to clean my windows off. But with something like this eliminates that. So all you do, it just has a sprayer right here. You know, and you just press this and put your little juice on like this. And then you just like you would at the gas station. Get your windows nice and clean. Especially in the summertime when you start getting all those bugs, this is really helpful. Very helpful. And I like driving with a clean windshield. So, but that's enough of that. I just wanted to give you a look-see at how this works. Just go ahead and put this back up. And also another thing that people, you know, I've becoming really aware that a lot of people just have no idea of how different it is charging an electric vehicle versus, you know, putting gas in a gas car. These are totally different things. You got to shift your whole paradigm as far as it's almost the difference between driving a standard shift. That's called a stick shift. And I know a lot of younger people probably don't even know what that is or how to drive one of those. But it has like 3 pedals, and one's a clutch, not on one for years. Yeah, it's almost like, and you have to learn how to drive those. You can't just hop in them like an automatic. So, and that's almost the same with an electric vehicle. You have to learn how to drive them because it's not the same as driving a gas vehicle. And a lot of people wondering, it's like they never see charging stations, therefore they must be difficult to get to. How do you even arrive? How do you know what the charging stations are and all this other good stuff? Well, the good thing is that car companies like Tesla and Rivian, these are software-based companies, which means these vehicles like this are basically rolling computers, and the vehicle does all this thinking for you. And the same is not true necessarily for the OEM, and that's like Chrysler, Ford, and GM, that those are more hardware-based systems, and they are car builders and really specialize in internal combustion engines. That's their specialty. But car companies like Rivian, their specialty is software and just an overall driving experience. And I'm going to show you how easy it is to navigate to your destination and to charging stops. And let me show you on the inside. I'm just going to show you how easy it is to navigate to your destination and how the vehicle does all this stuff for you. And so I already have, matter of fact, I just sent the destination from my phone. So I went to the hotel site, and then I hit share, and then I sent it right to the vehicle, and then it showed up right here. And right here, I just hit it in, and right now it's calculating the route. And right now it's telling me exactly where my charging stops are. It's going to show me how much range I'm going to have when I get there. And let me just go back up here. And right here is showing that I have one charging stop. And it's recommending I stay at this charging stop for 24 minutes. It's right here, and it's in Lebanon, Missouri. So right here, it's a high-speed charger, and it's saying 24 minutes. And I can click on this and see if it gives me more information. And click it again. Nope, it's not giving me any more information. It says 4 chargers. Oh, here it is right here. And so it's going to give me information on the charger right here. Right here showing no status. So right now, the chargers are not communicating to let me know exactly which ones are operational or which ones are currently being used. But oftentimes, I may be able to look at it in my app, in my Electrify America app, and it's going to show me there if it doesn't show it here. And so, yeah, so this is pretty cool here. And it's basically based on your range. And right now, let me show you that also. Right now, I'm charged to 100%. And this is based on all purpose. But since we're going on a road trip, I'm going to switch this to conserve mode. And you see right here in the conserve mode, I get 330 miles of range. And I'm just go out of here, and I'm going to show you how to do that. And right here, I can just hit this right here, this leaf, and I put it in conserve mode. And now I'm going to go back and look at my map. It's going to change the amount of range that I have when I reach my destination. You see before it said 41, now it says 81 miles. And it's going to change the amount of time I actually have to spend at this charger also. And let me see, let me go back, Electrify America. Let me go back up here. And so now it's saying I will spend 18 minutes at that charger. And so a lot of people, when they think about car charging, they think, oh, you're going to have to be there for an hour waiting for your vehicle to charge. That's not how it works. When I get to this destination, I'm still going to have quite a bit of range left. In fact, it's saying I'm going to have 192 miles of range left when I get to my first destination in Lebanon, Missouri. So, and I'm not sure what the percentage is. It's not showing me that, but that's still quite a bit of range. That's probably more than 50%, which is why I'm only charging for 18 minutes. And I did another video talking about the average amount of time people spend at the gas station. And it's 20 minutes. That's what all the research says. I don't care what anybody says. That's not anecdotal. Well, my aunt, when she goes to the gas station, only take her 15 seconds. No, I'm talking about this is the average nationwide. And this is why gas stations have convenience stores, because people do go there and shop when they get gas. In fact, that's where they make the majority of their profit. It's not off the gas, it's off the items they sell in the store. And they have research on this that the average customer gas station stop is 20 minutes. And you see, there's no difference really right here with us, with this stop being 18 minutes. So it's just not adding all this additional time to the road trip, because this is a stop we would have made anyway, to take a rest, to use the bathroom, get something to eat, get some snacks. But that's it for right now, and I'll link back up with y'all when we get close to our first charging stop. The first charging stop, we're gonna see if this thing works. Yeah, right here, you just hit swipe to charge. And we'll see if this sucker comes online. It already says connecting to vehicle. 56 cents, that's a lot of money, Mike. It ain't working. Got an error. I hope this works. You might be in trouble. It's showing this is in use when it's not in use. Well, I guess that one is working. I wonder if this is supposed to work. Okay. Worked a lot easier the first time we came here. Electrify America. Okay, now it's working. All right, I'm back again. And right now, we've been here for a couple days. It's Saturday. We're in Branson, Missouri, and this is a spot we normally come to. And right here, you know, I talked about in some of my past videos about charging and you know, just on road trips and things like that, and how that a person charging a vehicle was probably spend less time charging their vehicle than someone filling up with gas on a normal basis, someone who can home charge. Well, right here is, I'm pulling up on some chargers just right down the street from the hotel, in walking distance, not far away at all. And so I'm going to do some opportunity charging here. This is what's called a destination charger. And so basically what destination charge is like you're charging at your destination. That destination can be work, it could be shopping, or whatever normal people do on a daily basis. You know, so instead of having to divert your route to go to a gas station, you can go directly to your destination and charge. And that could be even street parking. So if you're shopping on the street, you can park on the street and charge up. I know New York is installing a bunch of street chargers. And also a part of the Inflation Reduction Act, they're going to be installing hundreds of thousands of destination chargers. And that's where probably the majority of charging is going to take place. Not these high-speed chargers, but these destination chargers. And even Walmart, they're installing thousands of new chargers at all the Walmarts and Sam Clubs. And so that's a very smart idea. And I can see a lot of retailers are probably going to jump on top of this, because now, instead of going to the gas station or shopping, you can go right to Walmart or Sam's Club and shop. Right now, I think Sam's Club is probably one of the most popular places to get gas. So, and I can see that being also one of the most popular places to charge your EV up while you're shopping. And so that way you're not really wasting any of your time. You know, so this is, and I'm right here at the charge point. I'm going to show you here in a second. And I'm ready to get out, and hopefully I can get this thing working. And this is not the greatest charger here. This is a level 2 charger, and it charges very slowly. And so we're not going anywhere anytime soon. So the vehicle is just going to be parked, and my wife and kids are at the arcade right down the way in this complex over here. But I'm just going to show you this, and this is how you charge a vehicle. I just flip this around. Let's see, this is how I open my charge port up, and I can do it from the vehicle also. And also, let's see here. I have an app on here someplace, or a charge point app. And let me see, what is the instruction here? Tap your phone on the charger below. So precise location. Okay. And this thing found my location yet? Yes, it did find my location here. I'm just gonna put my phone here. And it says authorizing. I'm not sure if you can see that. And it says plug in. It just unlocked. I know last time this one didn't work, so I'm gonna try this one. Yeah, and just plug it into my port. And then we'll see if it starts charging. And I'm not sure what the price is, but it was pretty cheap last time, so I'm gonna charge up here. I can leave this thing here, and it says 7.2 kilowatts. And it is charging. As I can see, it put in 0.002 kilowatt hours. And this is shared, you know, so someone else can come use this, and then take it down to like 3.5, which will take forever. It's almost like the same output you get at a house. But yeah, I'm gonna show you inside of the vehicle here. But yeah, this is going, and let's see if the price is on here. I don't know, I'll find out. But last time it was like 7 cents a kilowatt hour, which is pretty darn cheap. That's half of what I pay at home. And so this is not a bad place to charge up. Save myself a few cents, a few dollars actually. And so let's just come in here and let's go to energy, and we'll see, you know, that we are charging here. And you see I'm getting 6.5 kilowatt hours, or 6.5 kilowatts. And so, and it says end time is midnight, which isn't bad, you know, and I'm at 52% state of charge already. And so in order to get to, what's it say? I was set to 100%. So in order to get to 100%, it's going to sit for 8 hours, which actually isn't bad because, like I said, we're at this hotel all night, so we're not going anyplace. And so I can let this thing sit here for quite a bit of time, let this thing charge all the way up to 100%, and that'll just reduce us to one stop. Or actually, I can get all the way home without even stopping, you know, so that's a pretty good deal there. So save myself about $30 to $40 in charging. But I just want to drop in and say that, and I'll see you all back later. So I got a little bit of charge out of this thing before this thing died. Yeah, this station died here. Yeah, I was looking at my phone, and I noticed that it said to stop charging, and I come over here, and then yeah, both these things are dead. So not sure what happened here, but not even sure that thing is running anymore either. So yeah, so here's one of the issues. There are some other chargers around here, but these are slow chargers. But yeah, it didn't go as planned. I was hoping just to be able to have my car parked here while I charged up. But obviously, the chargers have died. There are some other slow chargers in the area, but it's not close to our hotel, so it's not that. So I won't be bothering with that. So let me see here. So I did get about maybe 15 miles of range at it, not much. But it did put me at 175 miles. Like I said, there's some fast chargers in the area, and this is just route me back on the way home to the nearest charger. And I'll show you what I mean. And so if I just calculate my route,
drive northeast, then turn left.
It shows, say, 1 hour and 11 minutes. Okay. Not sure what that means here, but let me hit this reroute.
Drive north on Branson Landing Boulevard, then enter the roundabout and take the second exit onto Branson Landing Boulevard.
So, yeah, let me see where this is routing me to. Marshfield, Missouri, and it's saying charge for 20 minutes, and then Sullivan, Missouri, which I probably wouldn't do that. This stop may be unnecessary. Oh, just hit that. Let me see if this actually shows what chargers are available. No information, no status. But yeah, and it's showing I should get home with 60 more miles of range after these two stops. But more than likely, I'm going to stop someplace else and charge up, or if I get here, I'm just going to charge up higher so I can skip this charge right here, because that more likely is not necessary. Last time I came through here, I could have just gone through without stopping. I was able to charge up to about 90% using these same chargers right here. And yeah, that would have been great again. But looks like I'm gonna have to make a charge and stop this time. So, oh well, it works out that way sometimes. But hopefully, a lot of these hotels will start installing more chargers. Like these big hotels I'm staying in, they don't have any chargers, and that's a failure. And it may be because of the location. It's in the middle of Missouri. There may not be a lot of electric vehicles here. However, I did stop in Lebanon, Missouri, and surprisingly, for the first time, I was at Electrify America where it was full. When I first pulled in, it was empty, but within minutes, another Rivian pulled up, a Ford Mustang Mach-E pulled up, and a Polestar pulled up. And one of the chargers was down, so the Rivian had to wait. The guy driving the Rivian said they were on a cross-country trip, and he said that was the first time he ran into an Electrify America charging station that didn't work. So, in the same, that was the first time he ran into an Electrify America charging station that was full. And I will have to say that was my first time also. I'd never seen one full. Either it was just me or maybe another person charging. But that's it for right now. I'm ready to head back to the parking garage, and we'll continue this trip tomorrow. Oh, looks like I found another charging station. Just a few miles down the road. Same, not too far from the hotel. I'm gonna try this again. Yeah, so it looks to be charging. Yep, a little more power over here. So we'll see and check my phone out. See what we have. Yeah, I'm just showing this charging. Yeah, it looks like you have a Tesla, so it's going to drop the power on this in half. So yeah, this is probably wasting my time, but whatever. Home, and I was able to recharge at the charging station near the hotel, another one. And I was able to charge up to 300, it's fully charged, it's 100%, 330 miles. And we're going to see, how far this takes us and see if we can get all the way home. So very convenient, and it costs like, I think total, it was maybe about 15 bucks to charge, maybe not even that much, but it was very convenient. But we're ready to head out on the road, and yeah, heading back home. So we just made it home from our road trip, and I'm really impressed with the Rivian. On the way back, we didn't make any charging stops. It did have one scheduled, but I canceled the stop. And then, of course, it recalculated the route and let me know what my stated charge would be when I get home. And it said it calculated I have 39 miles of range left. And I recalculated the route probably with 180 miles left to go or something like that. It was pretty far out. So I figured, hey, we should be able to make it. They are advertising this thing to get 300 miles of range, but that's EPA, so I'm not sure. That may be city and highway combined, but this is all highway for the most part, all except for maybe a mile of it. It was all highway. We did take a diversion to stop to get something to eat, but we were within like 3 or 4 miles of home already anyway. So basically already home. So, but that it did add maybe an extra mile onto the route. The trip from our house to Branson, where we were staying, is 267 miles. And then you add in the extra mile for the to stop to get something to eat. And plus, let me show you how many miles of range we have left here. And right now it's showing 36 miles of range. When we got home, it said 39. And I've been sitting here for a while. We unpacked the car, and I guess as we've been sitting with the AC running, it just dropped a little bit. But yeah, when we got home, it said 39 miles of range, but we'll just go with 36 since that's what it says right here. But still, even so, that's still 12% state of charge, pretty darn good. And so if you just do the math with the distance that we traveled, with the amount of range that we had when we arrived, which is 39 miles, even throwing an extra mile on, it's about 305 miles. Well, the advertised range for this vehicle is 300 miles. See on here on the full charge with this one, I get 300 miles. in the sport mode, 296, and I was in conserve mode, so it says 330 miles. And so even with that on the highway, we got about 305. So that's pretty darn good. The accuracy of it, I'm very impressed by it. So it gives me a lot of confidence for future road trips that I can get it to a lower state of charge, and that is accurately predicting what my true range will be, not overestimating like some other brands do. Tesla, we know what you're talking about. But so, yeah, very impressed here. Yeah, but I just wanted to stop in and say that, you can absolutely road trip in this vehicle. And there were 2 adults and 2 children. You had the vehicle totally packed with a lot of stuff. Yeah, so, and it did just fine. So let me know if you have any questions in the comment section, or if you have any comments about this. We're very happy to answer any of your questions that you may have. And also, if you haven't already, please like and subscribe. But that's all I have for today. I'd like to thank you for joining me once again, and I can't wait to see you on the next video.